I see Christ as the rule of the Daughters of Charity in lots of different ways. I think the most important way would be in union with God the Father. Each day when I take time to pray, I think about how Christ went to the Father at every significant moment of his life and took time out of his busy schedule to be with God in an intimate way. And so first of all, I think that that's really important to us as Daughters of Charity, that we take time with the Father, with Christ in prayer. The second thing, I think, Christ found his goodness and the Spirit in each person that he encountered. And that's what we're asked to do, to find the good, the beauty, the Christ-likeness in each of those we meet, whether those people that we meet be our sisters in our community or whether they be the people that we meet in our daily ministry. I also think that Christ as the center or rule comes with the gospel each day, reflecting on that gospel and how we might live it in our lives. I think we have a very rich heritage from St. Vincent and St. Louise as to how that should be done. And so I think we're very, very blessed in that regard. Last, I think that whenever I think of Christ, he knew the Father's unconditional love for him. And I think that for us, we too need to know that unconditional love for us and also to help all of those we meet, whether that is in a teaching situation, whether that might be in a soup kitchen, or just someone we meet, let them know they are loved in God's eyes and that they are special.
You know, the question, Christ is our rule. I think it's very simple from the Gospel of John where Jesus says, I am the way. And he came as God to show us how simple he wants us to be and how he really did want us to be both effective and effective when we try to help somebody. But probably the biggest thing is our heart, our compassionate heart. So whenever we do something for somebody that's really in need, we would love them just as much as we were loving God himself.
When I think of the rule of Christ, Christ is the rule, what comes to me these days is that when I think about Jesus and his life and his forgiveness, I think about the apostles and how he was so close to them and how they let him down at the end. And that when he came back to them, the first thing he said to them was, peace be with you. And then he gave them this huge job. He's entrusting the future of his message to them. And to me that shows so much compassion and love. And it's made me reflect more and more on Jesus' life and how he treats people and how he reaches out and how he goes that extra mile. And to me that is what I think of now. When I'm trying to determine what to do, I try to think about how he was with people and how much that love was there, and that he loves me that much, and then that gives me the encouragement and inspiration to want to do the same as he did.